Today I'm going to show you how to boost conversions and sales from your quiz site. And what's up guys, I'm James and welcome to Money Hustle, the best place to be if you're looking for great new ways to hustle and make money online. And if you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss out on other great videos just like this one. Okay guys, it's part 3. I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. If you did miss any of the previous videos, don't worry, I will link them below so you can get caught up if you want to. But in today's video, what I want to do is I want to work on improving the effectiveness of a results page. We're going to take our basic results page like this, and we're going to turn it into something that's going to generate sales and conversions for your affiliate offers. This is so important, guys. Your results page is the bread and butter of your quiz site. This is where you're going to be making the most of your revenue. A good results page is crucial if you want your quiz site to generate sales and conversions for you. Without a good results page, you're going to struggle to make a decent amount of revenue from your quiz site. So you really need to dial this in, guys. And that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So make sure you pay attention and follow along so you don't miss out on anything. Okay, so we're going to start actually creating a results page for you. I'll go over some of the sort of design things and things I work on when I'm doing my results pages to help improve click-through rate and stuff like that. And if you guys are worried about like how different the site looks, yes, I did a lot of changes and stuff like that. I'll touch on that in the end of the video, but I want to get right into the actual results page. Okay. So the first thing you have to do is you're going to have your results page. It's going to look something like this. This is the basic results page. When you go into like the quiz builder here and you click on edit quiz. So you go down, if you're using the same plugin as me, if not, follow along the best you can. You click on edit quiz and you're going to click on manage results page. And you're going to click on this blue button here and it's going to give you the page that we're on. Okay. Let me just show you basically what one of the results pages that I usually create for my quiz site looks like. It looks something like this. So we start off with a basic one like this, and we're going to change it, and it's going to look something similar to this. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this that I like to do it. You can either give them the results here, and then tell them to scroll down to learn for more. And then this image here can be either a product image or just a nice image like this or whatever you want to do. It's up to you. I personally find that depending on the product, it helps to actually have the product right here. If you are getting them to scroll down to look, like if you're not giving them the results up here, you're making them scroll down, see the image. If you give the results up here and you put like an advertisement right looking type thing right here, I notice that a lot of people don't scroll down and my conversions are a lot lower. So what I mean by that is this. You see on this one here, on some websites, like on some devices, this part right here, the results, is going to be below the fold. So they have to scroll down in order to see the results, which means they see this image first, and you can make this whatever you want. This could be an advertisement or anything, it's up to you, but they have to scroll down. And what I've done is for this one here, I made them scroll down. And a lot of people, when they scroll down quick. And what they're going to do is when they scroll down, they're going to come down here and they're going to see what I want them to see, this call to action. Learn about the most effective and scientifically proven ways to relieve joint pain in dogs. And then it links to a Maxbounty CBD offer for dogs. It's like a medication for dogs or something to help treat joint pain and stuff like that. So that's like 2 of the ways you can do it. You can either basically give them the results right here, ask them to scroll down to learn more. So you're making it seem like, oh, if you want to learn more about your results, you can get them to scroll down here. Now, right here, you can either do 2 things. You can give them like more text related to like whatever the quiz was, like, oh, you are this type of body type and blah, blah, blah. Or you can put it into like an article. You can have an article down here, like a written advertorial type thing that they can start reading. It's up to you how you want to do this. I just do a call to action with a click, and if they click, that's great. I've had good results with both. It depends on the offer and what your traffic's like and your traffic source and stuff like that. Okay, so those are basically the 2 ways that I like to design my results page. Both of them have their own ups and downs, or pros and cons. But again, it depends how you want to do it and what you want to do. But the best thing to do with any of these landing pages, guys, is to do some A/B testing. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this landing page right here today. First thing you want to do is go to your results page, and you're going to have your basic one like this right here. And we just want to get rid of all this stuff. We don't need this. We'll deal with this later. Don't worry about it. But if you want, you can copy this into Notepad or something so you don't have to worry about typing it out later. Okay, so we're just going to delete that. We don't want this. We don't need that, but we'll just change the text. So highlight it. And what I like to do is when I'm doing this is I like to first start off with something that's going to sort of make it personalized. So like based on your answers or from your results or because of your answers, based on your answers, things like this. I want to do something that's going to personalize it to them and make them like it feels personal to them. It's going to have more impact then. Okay. Next thing you want to do is we want to change the type of font and everything. To do that is pretty simple. You highlight what you want, and you go over here on the left hand side, and it's going to have all these settings for fonts and stuff. You can play along with it or play around with this if you want. I just click on it here, click on Google Fonts. That's what I use, and I'll just use, I don't know, we'll just go with Poppins. That's my old favorite, easy to work with. And click on Apply. And now you can change all the settings on it, the size, everything. So if you want it really big, just play around with it. Again, just because I'm doing the landing page like this doesn't mean that you have to have the landing page the same way. I'm just going to show you how I made mine, and that way you can follow along, or you can make something else. And it's also going to teach you how to work with this plugin. Okay, so you put it whatever size you want. We don't need that. If you want to have that, that's up to you. We'll get rid of that. Next thing we want to do is we want to add in another text because we want the results. We're going to click on the plus on the right hand here, add element, and we're going to drag over text below there, and there you have it. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. I'm just going to copy and paste that 1 second. Okay, there it is. I just pasted it in there. Now what you want to do is you want to change the look of this. We want to make this bigger and bold. We want people to really notice it. So you're going to highlight it. I don't know if you actually have to highlight it. Let's try. So you just click on it. No, you don't. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do Poppins again. So select Google Fonts. Again, you can play around the fonts you want. It's up to you. I'm just going with ones I know. There is so many fonts you can choose from this one. You can play around with it. Click on Apply. We're going to want to bold it, and we want to make it bigger. Again, now you got to remember this looks really, really, really big. But you got to remember it's only going to be like 7 out of 7 or 7 out of 10, or it's going to say you are yes or no. So it's not going to be like a huge paragraph. So I guess we'll do something like 55 is good. Let's change the color. We want something bold. We're going to give it like a nice red color. Okay. We'll save work. Okay. And that's another thing, guys. Make sure you save often so you don't lose it if something happens. Okay, so now we got that. The next thing we need to do is we need to put down the scroll down to learn more. Okay. I'm just going to copy that so you don't have to watch me type it. And again, to add another element, we just click on our box here, and we go to the plus sign on the right hand side, add element, and we drag over what we want. Now make sure it's not below the quiz builder box, because that'll be outside the white box there. You want it to say below text. Okay, and we're just going to paste in our text there. Scroll down to learn more, and again we're going to adjust the font size. We'll go to Google Fonts. I'm going to go Poppins again. Oops, hit the mic, and click apply, and we'll bold it. No, we're not going to bold it. Based on your answers, let's get rid of that space. That looks good. Scroll down to learn more. Okay, so that's the basic top part right here. That's all set up. I know it looks a little bit different here, but again, just work on how you want to. It's up to you. Next thing we have to do is add an image. To do that, we're going to click on the plus here, and we're going to drag over an image. We're going to make sure it says below text, not below Thrive Quiz Builder page. We want it below text. And we're going to insert an image. Now, I've already uploaded it. Normally, you just upload whatever image you want. You pick whatever one you want. This is for a diet thing, so we want the keto one. Well, we'll put the fat belly. Okay. Okay, the next thing we need to do is add this text here. This is congratulations. And this is actually a dynamic text. So based on what the results are from the quiz, it has two different variables. You can say congratulations if they are in ketosis, or it says not happy with the results if it says they are not in ketosis. I just want to show you how to do this because it's really effective if you really want to personalize the results page to help drive more conversions. And it does actually improve the click-through rate because you can do a different call to action based on what the results are for the quiz, because somebody that is in ketosis is not going to have the same motivation to click through and buy a product as somebody that is not in ketosis. So you really need to make sure you focus and think about that when you are creating your results page or your landing. Let's say this is a landing page, this is a pre-sale page. So you really want to make sure that you tailor the call to action based on what the results are for the quiz that they've just taken. Okay, so to do that, what we're going to do is you're going to click on back over here, and on the plus side, you're going to scroll down to the bottom, and it's going to say dynamic content. That's what you want to drag over below the image. And it's going to ask you how you want to split. You can do 3, 4, 5, up to 25 different variations at a time. It's up to you how complicated. For this video, we're only having 2 results, so we're going to have 2 splits. So there's going to be 2 different possible texts that are going to be shown to people based on their answers. Okay, and just click on create new dynamic content interval, and you're going to have it here. Now at the bottom here, right now it's at a 50-50. So this dummy quiz that I did is just a basic right or wrong one. If it was a personality, you would just select the different personality or result types for this. So if you had a personality quiz, let's say there was like 5 different personality types, you would have 5 different sections, and each one of them would be one personality. And for each section, you're going to have to customize it and create how you want it to look. Okay, so right now, let's just apply that. And if you want, let's say right now we're going to be working on the purple one, whatever that is. That's the results are from 2 to 25. If I click on the green one here, it's going to be 26 to 49. All right, so we'll start here. We'll put our dynamic content. We'll say this is for congratulations. Let's increase the size. I'm not going to bother changing the fonts and stuff because I already showed you that. And we'll just make it like a 48 or something, and we can bold it. That's fine. Next thing we need is we need our text. So you don't have to see me copy it. I'm just going to do this. Again, your call to action depends on what you're trying to promote and how you're promoting it, like what you want, how you want to sell them on it. Oh no, we have to do another one. Let's go drag another text, scroll back up here, and again, you want to make sure it's inside this box, and we're going to just paste in our text here. And again, I'm just going to increase the font size. Let's just do that one. That's fine. That's good. Now you have a choice. You can put this this button in the actual dynamic text if you want, which is probably the best thing to do, because that way you can change what it says for each button. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I'm going to do that. So we're going to click over here on the plus again, add new element, and we're going to find button, and we're going to scroll down and we're going to add it below text. Okay. Now we have to customize the button. We have to do the text, the size, the colors, everything. We have to do all that. It's not a big deal. It's pretty easy. It's all pretty much point and click. So first thing I want to do is I want to make it a large button. You can make XL, XXL. It's up to you. I'm going to make it large. I want to make sure it's centered. Button width, I'm going to leave auto. Color, I'm just going to change to some orange. That's fine. It's close enough. Apply. Typography, you want to change the font, it's up to you. The color, it's up to you. I'm going to bold it, and we are going to capitalize here. So we're going to transform and capitalize, and we can make it a little bit bigger. Bring it up to a 40, and we're going to click on shadow, and I want to add a shadow to the button. That's good. Apply. Let's save our work so we don't lose it by accident. And borders, I'm going to increase the borders. I don't know, we'll go somewhere like 10, 11. Yeah, that's good. So now you can see it's looking like a nice button here. Okay. Now, this is okay for one result. If you click on the next result, it's going to be something completely different. Okay, so you have to do it for both ones. Oh yeah, also we need to add the actual affiliate link and change the text here. Let's say boost your ketosis. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's looking good. We'll add a shadow to the text. If you want to add a shadow to the text, make sure you got the text and not the button selected. So you can select both elements. The text is its own selection right here. And you're going to click on shadow, and you can add a shadow. So it just makes it jump out a little better, makes it look more interesting. Okay, so that's looking good. Hey guys, one thing I noticed when I was editing, I forgot to show you how to actually add the affiliate link to the button. So what you do is you click on the button here and you go to main options, and right here where it says target URL, that's where you're going to put your affiliate link. So you're going to go to Maxbounty or wherever your affiliate network is, and you're going to get a link for your offer, and you're going to put the link right here. Okay, I just wanted to add that in there. I forgot to mention that when I was actually filming the video. And when you guys are selecting the color for your button, try and pick a color that you don't use anywhere else on the website. You don't want to confuse them. You want basically them to get used to clicking on orange or whatever color it is when they want to do something. So if you notice on the front page of my quiz site here, start quiz, again, it's orange. Psychologically, it gets them used to clicking on orange. Anytime they want to do something, they click on orange. And then you want to follow that through when it comes to the results page. You want them to click on an orange button. Okay. Whatever the color it is, it's up to you. It depends on your design. There's been studies that have been done that says that supposedly orange has the best click-through rate. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's studies, and I find that it has a good conversion and click-through rate when I use orange, so I just use orange for my buttons. But again, you can use whatever color you want. It's up to you. Okay, that's pretty much that one right there. This is for the one result. Now we got to do the same thing for the other side. So we're going to click on the green button here, or the green section, and it's going to change it over. And now we're going to have to add all new text. So we're going to say, I don't know, not happy. Oops, I'll try and type this quickly. The results. And we'll just, again, we'll change the main options. We'll change the text to Poppins, Google Fonts, Poppins. Okay, apply that, make it bigger, however size you want, bold it, that's good. Okay, next thing we have to do is add some more text. So we're gonna drag over another text over to here under this one below. And I think we just had the same one. Yeah, I'll just use the same one for sake of shortness for the video. But again, you would type out something else that'd be more just based on, that would be more geared towards somebody that was not happy with the results. So we'll just scale that, click the button below to get started. There's a reason why, if you notice, I'm making this one bold and this one bold as well. Because when people scroll down, they skim through stuff and they'll see not happy with the results. They might, you know, just ice over this and just sort of skim through it, and they'll say click the button below to get started. So basically what they see is not happy with the results, click the button below to get started. If they read this, that's great, but you still get that across them. They still read that quickly. They'll say not happy with the result, okay, and then they might read this. Okay, a lot of people don't just go line by line by line. A lot of people jump around when they're reading on websites. So that's why I do that. It's just what I like to do. We want to drag a button over here again below the text. And we need to customize this as well. So we'll just make the button. Let's select the button. There we go. We'll make it large. Select an orange. Again, you would spend your time looking for the exact same orange. That's fine. Sorry, I had to pause the video. A bit of a problem changing the color for some reason. I had to go down to background style and click on here to change the color for some reason. Okay. Another thing you can do, guys, if you don't want to mess around trying to find the same color and stuff like that, you can add global colors to it. So you can find a color you like and click on add my colors, and then you'll have it so you can always make sure that your buttons are always the same color without having to like copy pasting hex codes and stuff like that. Okay. Anyway, so you make the color you want, and let's just adjust the text, capitalize it, and we'll bold it, and we'll add a shadow to it, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So now what we have, guys, is we have two different layouts. This is dynamic text, so it's one layout with two different results. Now you can do dynamic, you can make like different images. So if there aren't ketosis, you could have a different image for them. If it's, you know, one of them could show them the product, one could not. There's a lot you can do with this dynamic content here. So basically you can really customize it and really focus your results to really get a good click-through rate and high conversions. Let's save our work. And ultimately, guys, if you want to get good click-through rates, the name of the game is A/B testing. So you're going to have to run multiple different landing pages with the same offer, the results page, sorry, with the same offer to really find out what is going to convert for your traffic. Because you could take this and copy this, but if your traffic source is different than mine, it might not convert as well. And the same thing is, you might give me a landing page that works really well for your traffic, and I try it out with my traffic source, and it might not work as well. Every landing page has to be dialed in for the traffic source that you are going to be working with. That is really important, guys. So you want to make sure you're always running A/B testing on everything you do. And they actually do, like, you can do A/B testing with the results page here. So that is something that we'll probably cover in another video, because this video is going to be long enough. One thing I wanted to last thing I wanted to go over, guys, I just want to show you some of the cosmetic changes that I did make, because it is looking completely different than the last time you saw it. Now, this is not, I didn't just like install a different theme from WordPress or anything like that. I actually created this using Elementor's theme builder here. Now, they do offer a free version, but unfortunately, in order to use a lot of the stuff that you need to do in order to make a good custom theme, you need to upgrade it to the professional. Again, you can try doing this without it, or you can try using another one. I originally was going to work with Divi, because that's the one I normally work with, but the problem was when I was doing the actual quizzes itself, like when you click onto the quizzes, there was a big problem with this right here. It wasn't looking right. That's why I went over and switched over to Elementor. Now, there's a reason why I did this color scheme as well. Unfortunately, using the Thrive quiz builder, you can't customize this right now, unfortunately. So I had to basically design a layout and a look that worked for this this style. Later on, I will customize this using custom CSS and stuff like that, but I just want to get the site up and running, and I didn't really want to waste a lot of time with that right now, but I probably will do that later, and if I do, I will cover it in a video and explain how to do it and stuff like that. Okay. Another thing I did was I also added all my legal text and everything like that. So my disclaimer, my terms and conditions, privacy, everything like that. I created a quick contact us page, and then just did the footer. Again, you see it's just basic. It's nothing special. Not a lot of people are actually going to go to the contact page. It just has to be there. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really did. Also, the header right here, this is temporary. I will be working on this. This is only what I put up here for now. That is what I've decided to start with for the quiz site. The next thing I will be working on is adding a lot more quizzes and also cross promoting each quiz from the other ones and stuff like that. That's pretty much what I'm going to be working on next on this site that I'm going to be doing between now and the next video. Probably in the next video, what we'll do is we'll actually get into start marketing this site and maybe driving some traffic to it. And in the meantime, guys, just continue to create more content and quizzes for your site. That's all I wanted to share with you today. Get out there, get your quiz site set up, and let's make some money. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like this video, make sure you subscribe and thumbs it up. Until next time, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you then.